Alright guys, so officially I'm stopping all what ifs now. And well, this can be What If Naruto's Prodigy Part 1 because not that redo. I'm deleting the redo one. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so in this What If Naruto would be found by Guy, Lee, and Hiruzen. Hiruzen knew no one was gonna take in Naruto, so for not Lee, for Guy and Kakashi, he saw that they're the only ones there, and he couldn't take care of Naruto since he was the Hokage. And he would make Kakashi and Guy be Naruto's parents. Kakashi would think about it, but he would say yes because it's his mentor's son. And Guy would say yes because Kakashi said yes. And yeah, so once he was 8, Kakashi would teach him chakra control. So he'll have mid-tier gaining chakra control. And right now, since Naruto's gonna be a prodigy, I am gonna give him all chakra natures. Naruto, for his first natures, but he will unlock them, has fire, lightning, and fire, lightning, and yeah, just fire and lightning. And this is where Kakashi would see this. So he would train Naruto in fire and lightning specifically. He would teach Naruto the Great Fireball Jutsu. Oh, he would teach him the he would teach him Lightning Cell, Lightning Dog. He cannot teach Naruto Naruto would see Kakashi doing the Shidori one day and ask him. So, seeing how Kakashi wants to teach Naruto from what's good and wrong, like, he wants Naruto to learn from his mistakes. So he would teach Naruto the Shidori, and Naruto would do the Shidori, but the tunnel vision would come back at him. So Naruto would think about improving the Shidori, and he thinks, well, why don't I just add another chakra nature? And this is when not chakra nature. This is when Naruto would create, what's it called? Purple lightning. He would show Kakashi this, and Kakashi would be really, really surprised. Kakashi would tell Naruto that he's the first kid to make a jutsu. I think Naruto is. In my what if he is. In my what if he is. So, Naruto would say, that's really cool, Kakashi. That's really cool, Dad. Because he calls Guy and Kakashi Dad. So, after that, he's already 8 years old because he started training at 4 years old. I know you might say, but that's unusual for Kakashi. Well, since Naruto is a full-tailed beast, a lot of people hate him a lot. Like, they really hate him. Like, they'll try to kill him. So that's Kakashi's seen this, so that's why he's teaching Naruto. And so Kakashi would say in his mind when Naruto's walking away to go with Guy, he would think Naruto's a prodigy, a one in a lifetime. Because Naruto learned let's say Naruto learned the fire style and the fireball in a week. And for the rest of the years, until he turned 8, he would just learn taijutsu. And Naruto would learn fire style, Uchiha style, Halo dance, and fire style, fire dragon jutsu. Lightning style, I don't know. Oh, lightning clone, and that's it. So he would go with Guy, and really nothing happened. It's time. So he goes to the academy, and Guy's still training him in taijutsu. So you could see like beat up mark, like his clothes were kind of dirty, basically. But Guy would make sure he would clean them. But Guy's not the one to be cleaning his own stuff. So Guy would eventually break the laundry, or he would break the laundry thing. I don't think they had that, but in this, what if they did? I really don't care. Well, I do care for your opinions, but so Naruto would do this, and Guy would do that and just have a basically fighting with the laundry machine because it would just go basically all crazy, and Guy would have to fight it. Well, he thinks he has to fight it, even though he can just unplug it. So while that's happening, Naruto's at school, learning about the transformation in Shadow Clone. I think they teach you Shadow Clone, right? Yeah, you have to. Because that's why Naruto was failing. So, Naruto would go up first. No, Naruto would see Iruka do the hand seals. And everything kind of went slow for Naruto. And he could see every hand seal he did. So, hand seal he did. And Naruto would do it too. And both Iruka and him would both transform into the Hokage. Naruto would transform perfectly into the first Hokage. And, what's his name? Iruka would turn into the third Hokage. And Iruka would be surprised that Naruto already knew the transformation. But that surpriseness went away because he is the son of Kakashi and Guy. He thought to himself. Iruka thought to himself. So after that, it's about to be like the end of school, and this is when they spar. So it's a 2v2. So it's Naruto, Choji, Sasuke, and Shikamaru. Choji is on Naruto team, and Shikamaru is on Sasuke's team. So this is when he lets Naruto, yeah, and this is when what's it, Sasuke would turn. Oh no, because Sasuke doesn't have the Sharingan yet because he's stupid. So Sasuke would then run at Naruto, seeing how he wants to test his strength against Kakashi's son and guys. And this is where Naruto would appear behind Sasuke and like basically roundhouse kick him. Sasuke would block this, but then Naruto would basically throw. He would gut punch Sasuke. Sasuke would cough up spit. And this is where Shikamaru would do shadow position jutsu, but this is when Choji would do partial expansion jutsu. Oh, yeah, I don't feel like getting a thing for it. Oh, hold on. So yeah, partial expansion jutsu. And he would smack at Shikamaru. Shikamaru would dodge this, but nearly getting hit. And so he'll do shadow possession for Choji. But Choji would hit himself up into the sky and he would basically hit the ground and a bunch of rocks would fly up. And he would throw them at Shikamaru. Shikamaru would say, "What a drag." And he would have to dodge these. Well, one slices like barely gives Shikamaru a cut. And so yeah, while that's happening, Naruto and Sasuke are going not really toe to toe. Naruto would roundhouse kick him and then punch him in the face. Like what's his? Yeah, Naruto would punch him in the face because Sasuke would block the kick. Naruto would basically kind of like body flicker behind Sasuke and kick him. So Sasuke would go flying back when Naruto kicked him. Naruto would grab his foot and then slam him on the floor. This would make Sasuke kind of float up a little bit, and this is when Naruto saw his chance. Naruto would see him falling down, and then he'll do the jutsu of death. And if you know what that means, then yes, be really expected what I'm about to say. So Sasuke's falling down, and Naruto would do 1,000 fingers of death. Sasuke would go flying, holding his tush, and just be enraged. And this is when everybody would laugh except Sakura. Sakura would be pissed. And Ino. Like, all the fangirls didn't laugh, but, like, the other boys did, like, the other kids. Like, only the boys laughed. And this is when Naruto would shoot Fireball Jutsu. Great Fireball Jutsu. And this is when Sasuke would turn around and do Fireball Jutsu. But it'll be really smaller than Naruto's. So it's going straight towards Sasuke. And Naruto would basically body flicker over there and grab Sasuke. And let's say there's like a little eye. No. Naruto made a jutsu up called it's where you can suck what's it called? You know how Momoshiki did it? Well, he can like basically take in the jutsus first. Yeah. So this is when they would call it a match since Shikamaru was already out. And Choji kind of felt happy because he finally won. Honestly, Choji's pretty cool, you can't lie. And Naruto would had already be kind of being friends with the Kurama. So when that happens, let's say Naruto's asked to be a Jonin? No, a Genin early. So Naruto would accept. Naruto's goal is still to be the Hokage and be the best Hokage at that. So one day, a mysterious man in a cloak would attack the village. He would be slithering around. Seeing how the Hokage and Danzo were out on a mission. Because there's a war, like all Kages got, basically all Kages were fighting. And this is when Hiruzen came to try to stop them and try to get a peace treaty. So this is when they would all go. Some of the Jonins would go to Kakashi and Guy. So basically, there is only Chunins, Genins protecting the village. So this is when a snake-like man would slither into the facility. Like Naruto would see him slithering into the Uchiha compound, and Naruto would follow him, kind of body flickering too. And so this is when he sees, what's it called? He would see Orochimaru fighting Sasuke. And Sasuke would had awakened his one Tamori in both eyes. Because I don't like how he had two Tamori in one and one Tamori. So he had one Tamori in both eyes. He really can't do too much. Because Orochimaru is just like trying to get it over with. Because he knows the Hokage would be back. And he would then go to try to bite Sasuke. Naruto would cut off Orochimaru's neck. Orochimaru would like regenerate his neck, like spit himself out, and he'll say, "What a bothersome," but he would say, "It's just another Genin. This would be easy," and he would go behind Naruto, kicking Naruto, sending him flying through a tree. Sasuke would go to try to attack, and this is when Naruto would do lightning style, lightning dog. And he would do, right when he did that, he would do great fireball jutsu. And this is where he says, Sasuke, combine our fireballs. He's like, Sasuke would do Hanzo's fire style, great fireball jutsu, and it would be really big. Orochimaru can't dodge because it's like really, really big. That's what she said. Oh, not bad. So yeah, and the lightning dog will also hit Orochimaru, keeping him in place for the fireball to hit him. Fireball would hit him and like burn him, because he would still have all that he would still have the face, but it would be another person's face. So this is when Naruto's like, "Who are you?" And he would say Orochimaru, and Naruto would say, "You're one of the Sanins." And this is when Naruto would kind of this is where Sasuke would get scared, because it's a Sanin. And Naruto knows he can't take him on, but he will try. So this is when Naruto would take off his weights. Naruto's like, I hope you know Naruto's like 10 already. He's like right here. You know how old he is? I think he's like 12 or 13, I think. No, just like they're little kids still. And this is when Naruto would do Lion's Barrage. And once he falls back to the ground, Orochimaru, Naruto would do Uzumaki Barrage. At the very end of it, Naruto would grab his foot and slam him to the ground. This is when Sasuke would jump down, trying to stab Orochimaru in the neck. Hold on, guys. Yeah, he would try to stab Orochimaru in the neck, but then he's about to give Sasuke the curse mark, and Naruto's like, "Let's go," because he hid like 100 clones underground, and he would be like, "Now." And all of them would jump out with like swords, like stone swords basically. Like earth swords, because he made some swords out of earth style. And it would all go piercing through Orochimaru. And Orochimaru would have to throw himself, or like spit himself out again. But Orochimaru would be tired, because that jutsu takes a lot of chakra. So he sees Naruto's a bigger prodigy than Sasuke. So he would just think that he can put Uchiha cells into Naruto if he can get Naruto. And he could have a Uchiha prodigy. So this is when he would try to give Naruto the curse mark. It would go biting Naruto's neck. And it's way bigger than Sasuke's. It's like kind of bigger. Like, because you could probably see it if you're like up close. Naruto would yell out in pain and Orochimaru would leave. So this is when Kurama would see the curse mark, and he's debating if he should take the curse mark away. But then he's thinking, if I take it away, Naruto's not gonna be able to be the savior. So he's like, maybe I'll infuse with some of that chakra. So he takes like a little bit, maybe like 10%. So that'll leave Naruto with 90% of the curse mark showing him. And this would give the Kurama like a little bit more chakra, because Kurama has way, way, way more chakra than Orochimaru. So Kakashi and all of them get back, and this is when they hear about Naruto in the hospital because he got attacked. No one sees the curse mark because Naruto put like a seal thing on it. Not a seal, like a genjutsu, basically. You know how Sanadi does it, like that. And he'll hide it. And they would bust in. Well, Guy and Kakashi would bust in, worried about Naruto, and say what happened. He would say he was attacked by a snake man. Well, he would say Orochimaru. He would say I was attacked by Orochimaru. I did my best I could do, that I could defend. but inedibly. And in the end, I was still knocked out. It's Sasuke Uchiha, okay? And Sasuke would wake up, he would be like worried about Naruto because he thought him and Naruto and him are actually like really good friends because they both expressed that they didn't have parents and they kind of had some hatred. So basically, him and Sasuke are kind of like brothers. So Naruto is on Kakashi's team. Kakashi would say that you're on my Genny team, Naruto. We just have to wait for the other two Genny to come. And he would be like, okay. And so Naruto and him would do like B's and A ranks. Be Kakashi, yeah. And this one day, no, after that day in the hospital, Naruto would get to ask. Naruto would ask Guy if he could have some more intense training, and Guy would say, "Naruto, I shall tell you a secret, a super duper ultra secret that you cannot tell no one." And Naruto would be like, "Okay, Dad." He would say, "Do you want to learn the eighth gate?" Shouting it out. He's like, "I thought it was supposed to super duper ultra secret." He's like, "Oh, Naruto, I know." And he's like, "So why'd you yell?" He's like, "Oh, I forgot." And so he would teach her to the eight gates. Naruto was such a prodigy, he would already have learned the full to unlock the eighth gate. But he was warned by what's it called? Guy to not open it or he will die. Only to where he has to. So hold on. So Naruto be taught by Hiruzen too. One day Hiruzen would ask Naruto if he wants to learn some jutsus. And Naruto would say yes. And Naruto would be taught the multi shuriken jutsu and multi shadow clone jutsu. And Naruto would say Naruto would learn these like in 2 days. And he was surprised. So Hiruzen said, "Naruto, if you can learn this jutsu in 2 days, or if you learn it in one, I'll let you get 2 forbidden jutsus out of the scroll. Or if you master it in 2 days, you'll get 1. But if you master it in 1 day, you'll get 2 forbidden jutsus." Naruto say, "Believe it. You best believe I'm about to do it in 1 day." So Naruto would get the chakra rotation in like an hour. And let's say that would have been 2:16. Yes, I'm going off the real time. And another hour would go by. Be 3. And Naruto had already got the second stage of the Rasengan done. And now it was time for the third stage. And Naruto would complete it on accident. Naruto was so exhausted that he added wind chakra. Making a wind. Well, making. You know that one in Barto? That green one? That green Rasengan? Well, he would make something like that. It basically had wind style into it. Naruto would see this and he would do it again, but make the Rasen Shuriken. And Naruto would just be the like out of chakra and knockout, and it'll be almost 6, no, almost 1. Naruto would body flicker to Orochimaru. I mean to Hiruzen's mansion. Hiruzen would be sitting there learning the jutsu. Looking up on some research about Orochimaru. And so when Naruto kind of ran out of chakra, that's when the curse mark would kick in, going around his neck. Naruto would try to suppress it a little bit, where it would stop spreading. and it'll go back down. But that Naruto was completely out of chakra now. So he'll body flick it to Hiruzen, and he'll say, Hiruzen, I got it, but I'm just out of chakra. So Hiruzen would give Naruto a chakra pill, and Naruto would do the Rasengan. But he would show Hiruzen another thing, the wind Rasengan. And Hiruzen would be surprised. He would say, so you have mastered the jutsu. I guess I'll let you learn 4 since you mastered it. He's like, for real? I learned another one, and it's called I made it up, Hiruzen. It's called, Rasen Shuriken. He's like, can you show me? He's like, well, it's too destructive, and it'll probably kill both of us. Well, it'll probably kill you. Pretty cocky, Naruto. Hiruzen would say. But he's like, no, I'm serious. And he'll say, okay, well, you can go learn 4 jutsus, but choose wisely. So, Naruto would see Edo Tensei. And a bunch more. So, I want Naruto to have swift release and lava release and boil release and ice release. You might say, oh, you're inking until he... Well, he's not going to lock them right away. It's going to take time. And he'll basically want to learn up on these releases. And there's one more jutsu... No. Just because I wanted 2 more jutsus that he can learn. And I want y'all to tell me what they are. So, they would hear explosion. And Naruto and Hiruzen would get up and look outside. They would see 5 people in cloaks with the red clouds attacking the village. So, I'm going to leave it off there. Peace out. Wait, hold on. Actually, hold up.
Yeah, and the number 2 nozzle won't work either.
What? Are you for real? We can't live without them. I knew I should.
Whatever happens, happens.